Good morning. Yep, come on in. Good morning. Yep, gather around the God. Come on in. Good morning.
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 Come on in, gather around.
Hey, how you doing? Jay, how are you? Good to see you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Where are you guys from?
Kind of fill in.
Longview?
Yeah.
Jay, good to see you.
Come on in, fill in.
Yeah.
Ready whenever you are.
This House Bill 1018, this extends the expiration date for the sales and use tax exemption on hog fuel. This will protect jobs with health care and retirement benefits in economically distressed communities. Hog fuel or wood waste is a renewable energy source we can tap into for producing biofuel or electric steam heat. And I'll continue to encourage more solutions that will help us transition to alternative, cleaner sources of fuel. Thanks, sponsor Representative Theringer and Senator Vandeweghe. Happy to sign this bill.
Okay, right here, 1, 2, and 3, again.
All right, thank you, guys. Thank you. Be well.
Thank you.
Be well. Take care.
Thank you, Governor. Go ahead.
Be well.
Thank you, sir.
Good to see you.
Good to see you. Thank you, Governor.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, keep up your work. Thank you very much.
There we go. Good morning. Good morning. Hi, how are you? Good morning. Come on in.
Hello.
Come on inside, please. Yeah, we got Representative Terry over here. Okay. Ready whenever you are. Go.
This House Bill 1050, this requires municipalities to use apprentices for at least 15% of certain public works projects, increasing apprenticeship opportunities in our communities. This new apprenticeship requirement will help Washington attract the next generation of skilled workers, part of our Career Connect Washington. Thanks for Representative Riccelli for seizing this opportunity. Let's smile for a second. All right, thank you. Hey, Brett. How you doing?
How you doing?
Good to see you. Thanks for getting up the other morning.
You got it.
Yeah, that was a fun day.
Yeah, that was good. Thanks.
This is good. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm seeing her too, because mine's in this one, and I think he want to be in the picture by himself. You're on which side are you on?
I was wearing a pin, but that's a little more.
That's nice. Cracking. All right.
Which side do you want?
Okay, let's release the Kraken.
How you doing, man? Good to see you.
I couldn't get
I'm
any
just here
players
for the
here.
photo op.
Ready whenever you are, Governor.
This House Bill 1163, this gives Climate Pledge Arena tax parity with other large arenas. This action will provide support to one of Washington's important economic engines. This is one of the I think is the cleanest arena in the history of the planet Earth, which we enjoy. This will also help the Kraken sweep Dallas in the next 2 games, so we're very happy about that.
Release the Kraken.
Release the Kraken and this bill. Let's smile. Representative Fye gave us this bill. All right, thank you.
Thank you, Governor.
I'm staying in.
Okay, Governor, this one is a, yep.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Double check those real quick. Awesome. Bring in the next group.
Okay, everyone come on in.
Good morning. Come on in. Yeah, come on in, please. Yeah. Okay. Come on in a little bit closer, please. Yep, come on in. Everyone? Yep. Ready whenever you are, Governor.
This House Bill 1173, this requires wind farms to install aircraft warning light systems that only turn on when aircraft fly nearby to help pilots travel more safely. This technology ensures that wind farms are good neighbors and minimizes light pollution for communities that can often see these lights from miles away. This bill helps Washington accelerate wind projects and continue to provide clean, affordable energy. I look forward to discussing potential funding options where we may need to support developers with retrofits. However, I will veto sections 3 and 9. Thanks, Representative Connors. And let's keep building. Okay, let's smile for a second. All right, thank you.
your pen.
Good to see you guys.
Thank you so
You're welcome.
much.
Good morning. Come on in. Come on in, gather around the back chair, please. Come on in. Good morning. Here we are. Good morning. Come on in.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
In the back.
No. Come on in, gather around, please. Some in the middle, some on the side. We are ready with
This House Bill 1188, this extends developmental disability services to kids in foster care and their families. Providing necessary wraparound services to help those in crisis lowers the number of kids who need to be hospitalized and helps them move out of hospitals and into more appropriate settings. Thanks, Representative Sen, prime sponsoring this bill. All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Take care of those little ones.
Thank you.
Take care of those little ones.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
CEO Coordinator Care.
Oh, good to
Thank
see
you so
Yes,
much.
Thank you. Thanks for extending that.
Good, how are you? Thanks, Governor.
Thank you. It's a good bill. Keep it up. See you guys. Take care of those little ones.
Come on in. Come on inside.
Josh, Nikki, come over.
Ready whenever you are.
This House Bill 1221, this exempts a lottery player's personal and financial information except for their name and city of residence from public disclosure requirements without the player's written permission. Disclosing personal and financial information could reduce lottery sales and decrease revenue. However, it is important to the State Lottery Commission's integrity and reputation the public knows that people do, in fact, win, even though the governor hasn't won in 10 years. The bill balances these two competing interests. The Lottery Commission requested this bill. By the way, I don't participate. But anyway, Representative Stearns, thank you, and the companion bill, Senator Hunt. Okay, let's smile for a second. All right, thank you.
Thank you, Governor.
Good to see you. Good to see you.
I was thinking I should
Good to
show
see
up
you.
in a mask and a big gold chain.
Yeah.
Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Hey, David. Nice to see you again. Nice to see you, yeah.
Yep. Ready whenever you are.
This House Bill 1257, this gives ports the ability to continue discussing and coordinating on rates and other topics that help them remain competitive. Washington is certainly a trade-dependent state, and this bill maintains competitive rates and policies across ports, which means continued economic opportunities for Washingtonians. I want to thank Representative Hackney for this bill. Thank you. Many of his thoughtful bills this year.
Right up here, 1, 2, and 3. Amen.
All right. Thanks, David. Thank you. Good bill. Good bill. Keep it up. Hey, buddy. Good to see you. How you been? How's your folks?
Very well. I just saw my
Good.
dad last night. I'll tell him you said hi.
Yeah. Tell me he should keep you working.
Remember your bags on the chair. Okay. Awesome. Okay. You're welcome. Gov, you're it.
This House Bill 1258, it makes it easier for specific nonprofits to spend state funds on tourism by lowering how much that nonprofit needs to spend of its own dollars before using the state spending match. Tourism is an important part of Washington's economy and a major source of employment. This bill makes tourism efforts easier and will encourage more folks to visit the beautiful state of Washington. Thanks, Representative Ryu and Senator Stanford. Thank you.
Hi, Drew.
How are you? Oh, good to see you as well. Thank you. Come on in. Two on each side. Oh, Yeah, come over here.
This House Bill 1308, it establishes an additional graduation pathway option that allows students to complete a performance-based learning experience when a student shows they meet learning standards in English language, arts, and math. This experience could be a project, work-related experience, hands-on learning in a real environment, community service, or cultural activity. The bill also directs the State Board of Education to monitor this option and report to the legislature every 2 years, noting the various pathways that students take. The State Board of Education requested this bill. Thanks, Representative Stonier.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Good to see you.
Good to
Great
see you.
idea. Great idea.
I thought so.
Yeah, no, this is wonderful.
So did a number of other people, I guess.
Well, we need young folks doing good work.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
We're going to stick around for the next one.
Oh,
Thank
okay,
you.
we'll go ahead and gather then. Next one, okay.
We'll come back. There's no day.
So no one else?
We'll mix it up.
This group? Okay.
I'll deliver dates.
Ready whenever you are, go.
This House Bill 1316, it increases how much funding schools and higher education institutions can receive to serve 11th and 12th grade high school students in Running Start college courses, which continues during the summer. The bill requires the Office of Superintendent of Public Instruction and other agencies to annually report how many students participated in this college course load. It also clarifies that students can take no more than 10 credits during the summer. Thanks, Representative Paul. All right, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Governor. Appreciate you.
Say hello to your little ones.
I will.
Yeah.
Not so little anymore.
You're welcome. Come on in, person on the chair over here.
Hi, Governor. Thank
Hi.
you.
Come on, yeah, so here,
Stepping
someone
right to
there.
Snohomish County.
Okay, ready
Good to
whenever
see
you
you.
are,
Good
go.
to see you here. This is House Bill 1425. It reinstates the annexation sales tax credit. This credit against the state's portion of sales tax will incentivize cities to annex unincorporated areas and help mitigate the associated financial and economic barriers. Additional annexations benefit residents because cities are often better equipped to provide municipal services than counties. Thanks, Representative Byrd. So let's smile for a second. All right, thank you.
Get that pen, sir.
Thank you. Good to see you.
so much.
Good to see you. Thanks for coming down.
Thank you, Governor.
Appreciate it. Say hello to everybody.
Cross your beach over here, girl. Yeah. Okay, that's the bill. So this first, that's the letter. Here are your 2 pages, like the double check. Yep. So you're gonna need your red pen for this, and your blue pen for that.
How about that? I'm getting,
1,500. Yes, that's good. Yeah.
getting
that's-
both.
Yes, you
How's
are.
that?
Yes, you did good.
Getting it right. How was that? I'm
Yes,
well coached.
you are getting it right.
I'm well coached.
Thank you, God. Appreciate that. So let's grab this, go. Good morning. And we have someone here. Yeah, sign, whatever you want to do. Ready whenever you are.
Hi. How you doing?
Hello, sir.
Hi.
Thanks for your service.
You bet. This is House Bill 1500. It updates the program we use to help smaller food producers in Washington. It increases the cap on gross sales for these operations, helping small businesses maintain their viability and profitability on locally made products such as boutique chocolates, honey, dried fruits, and shellfish. However, I will veto Section 3. I want to thank my dad for this bill, too, because he talked to me about this several years ago. So this is just following my dad's advice and some legislators. Thanks, Representative Eslick and Senator Shoemake. Okay, let's smile for a second. All right, thank you. Thank you, sir. See you. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Don't forget your bag.
Don't forget your bag. Yep. Come on in. Good morning. Good morning. Come on in. Ready whenever
This
you are.
House Bill 1503, it will provide more insight into who makes up our healthcare workforce. This information will improve the state's ability to adopt initiatives that diversify the health workforce and improve health outcomes. I want to thank Representative Riccelli again for a thoughtful bill.
All right.
Thanks, Governor.
Goes eggs and eagles.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
thank you. Thank you.
Good to see you.
Thank you.
You're getting really good at this.
How you doing?
Good to see you.
Come on in. Yeah, come on in. Gather around. Here. Come on over here, please. You good there? Okay, ready whenever you're
This House Bill 1527 is a technical corrections bill that fixes and clarifies the local tax increment financing program to make it easier for the Office of the State Treasurer to process program applications. Increased clarity will help local governments who use this financing mechanism to fund public improvements. State Treasurer requests this bill. Thanks, Representative Wiley and Senator Cleveland. Happy to sign this bill.
One, two, and three. Again.
All right, thank you. Thank you. Good to see you.
Hello.
Thank you, Governor.
Thank you.
Thanks, Drew.
Good to see you. Enjoy making things just a little bit better. in
Yeah,
life.
thank you.
Look forward to seeing you down in Vancouver.
I'll be there.
Thank you.
I'll be there when we build a bridge.
Good morning. Come on in. Good morning. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Come in a little bit closer. Yes. Ready whenever you are, guys.
This is House Bill 1711. It provides a tax exemption that will help the Quinault Indian Nation build internet infrastructure on the Olympic Peninsula. This will upgrade broadband internet access in this region, improving Washington's economic competitiveness and closing more of the inequitable digital divide. Thanks, Representative Chapman, Senator Stanford.
We go right here. One, two, and three. Again.
All right. Thank you, Governor.
Thank you,
Thank
Governor.
you.
Be well. Hello.
Thank you.
Hello. Hello. Good luck.
Oh, thank you.
Congratulations. Thank you. Thank you.
Ready whenever you are, Governor.
This House Bill 1744 it increases charter school accountability in several ways. First, it requires charter schools to report non-certified teachers among its staff. Second, each charter school must prominently post online the school's complaint review process and instructions for submitting parent and student complaints. The bill also requires that the Washington Charter School Commission provide these schools with technical assistance to help them comply with state, federal law, and their charter school contract. Thanks, Representative Rude.
And one, two, and three. Again.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Take care. Be well.
Good morning. Come on in. Yep. Good morning. Stand next to the governor right here. Governor, we have a young one here.
Hello.
Hi. What's your name?
And she brought a gift for the governor right there.
Nice to meet you. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it.
Well, Governor,
How
this
are
one's
you?
been a long time coming. This is my wife, Wen.
Hi, Ryan. How are you? Good to see you.
Okay, so get on the other side. Yeah, get on the side. Yeah, there we go. Ready whenever you are, Gov.
Okay, look at the camera.
What's your last name?
Okay, this is Senate Bill 5000. This designates January as Chinese American and Americans of Chinese Descent History Month. This bill encourages public schools to educate students on this topic, which includes celebrated influential figures such as Bruce Lee and former Governor Gary Locke and Emily Shee, who's here today, while also reflecting on the somber history of mistreatment and abuse that Chinese Americans endured here. This designation honors the hard work, accomplishments, and generations of Chinese Americans in Washington, including new immigrants, and helps us celebrate Chinese culture and the contribution that helped shape this great state. Thanks, Senator Wagner.
All All right, thank you, Governor.
And so let's smile for a second.
1, 2, and 3, and again.
All right, thank you. Be well.
Thank you very much.
Be well. Thank you. Thanks, Emily. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Jay, how are you?
So she has a gift for you, Governor.
Yeah, so it's produced and designed by students independently. It's
Oh,
about
cool.
the history of Chinese Americans.
Oh, that's great. Is Emily in it yet?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
All right.
Be
You
well.
can get a pen.
Thank you. Everybody gets a pen here. Drew has good pens here.
Address here?
Can I like use that?
Yes, yes, write your name and address that we
Thank
know
you,
it was a
thank
gift you
you.
gave to God. That way.
Here, right?
Right here.
Here?
Yeah, and put your name,
Here?
your address. Yeah, that's fine. And your address. Yeah, that'd be great. Thank you very much. Okay. Thank you so much. And here's
Thank you very
here's a pen
much.
for you. Thank you so much. Oh, okay.
Are we
You're
bringing
ready whenever
people in
you are.
here?
Yeah, no one's coming.
Oh,
I thought you
I'm sorry.
were just giving you time. No,
This is Senate Bill 5101. This revises the criteria the Department of Corrections uses to determine whether to release someone from state prison to an alternative care setting because of a serious medical condition. Among other things, any incarcerated individual released for medical reasons must be a low risk to the community. This legislation provides more clarity for physicians and balances the need for compassion and public safety. Thanks, Senator Saldana.
Good morning. 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 Ready whenever you are.
This is Senate Bill 5123. It seeks to protect applicants from hiring discrimination if they use legal cannabis outside of work. There are exceptions, which include someone applying to work with the general authority law enforcement agency, a fire department, or an emergency medical service provider. However, employers can still maintain drug-free workplaces and prohibit applicants from using cannabis after they get hired. Thanks, Senator Kaiser. All right, thank you. Thank you, guys. Hey, Drew. I always stumble.
Hey, Drew. Good to see you.
Hi, good morning. How are you?
All right.
Good to see you.
Good to see you, too.
Hi.
How are you? Good to see you. All right, everyone gather around. Here. Come on
Door in
in.
the middle. Good.
Ready whenever you are, go.
Yeah.
This is Senate Bill 5152. It creates a new definition for synthetic media, also known as deep fakes, and creates penalties for anyone who sponsors and publishes doctored images, audio, and video in the lead up to an election. This protects our voters from being tricked or manipulated by sophisticated misinformation campaigns designed to threaten the integrity of our elections. The Secretary of State requested this bill. Now, if this bill is ever challenged, I want to note my concern about this incredible threat to our democracy that this new technology could pose. The inability of people to determine truth from falsity is a mortal threat to democracy if we do not in some way handle this pernicious impact of new technology, including artificial intelligence. In the event that this is before our Supreme Court, it is my great hope that the Supreme Court understands that this is an entirely new quantum leap in threats to democracy. Previously, our Supreme Court has looked at issues of free speech, which I certainly understand. But this is a mortal threat to democracy itself. It is my hope that any court that reviews this matter understands that mortal threat that has never, ever been presented before in American democracy. That is my fondest hope. With that, I want to thank the sponsor, Senator Valdez, and Representative Lowe in this regard.
Thank you. Thanks, Governor.
Good to see you.
Yep.
Yep.
One more. Okay. I'll go to the first slide.
Oh, you're for the next one? Okay, hold on one second. Okay,
Make it a little different.
okay. Ready whenever you are, go.
This is Senate Bill 5153. It clarifies a public disclosure law regarding voter information. Under current law, a person may vote in a primary election if they are 17 years old and will be 18 by the general election. This legislation clarifies that information about any registered voter, even a 17-year-old, is subject to public disclosure when that person becomes eligible to participate in a primary or general election. Thanks, Senator Valdez.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, bud.
Thanks,
Good to see you.
Governor.
Yeah, thank you.
Ready whenever you are, Gov. You're
This
good.
House Senate Bill 5175. This allows school districts to increase school principals' contracts from 1 year to 3 years as long as the candidate meets certain conditions related to experience, performance, and background checks. This increases principal retention and maintains consistent school leadership. Thanks, Senator Wellman, for dealing with it. Is a really tough job.
Hey, guess we're back.
Yeah, okay. Come on in. Know the drill.
Stand on this side this time.
Ready whenever you are.
This Senate Bill 5208, this allows a Washington resident to use the last 4 digits of their social security number to verify their identity when registering to vote online. This helps us implement a more modernized system, reduce signature rejections, and increase voter accessibility. Secretary of State requested this bill. I want to note this is yet another reason to be proud of the state of Washington. Other states are making it harder for citizens to vote. We're making it easier at the same time guaranteeing election integrity. Thanks, Senator Trudeau and Representative Lowe.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Good to see you. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Governor.
Thanks, Governor.
So we have another partial veto here. We have quite a few sections, so we're going to take our time.
Okay.
For my own mental state. Make sure they're here. But, yeah, just to make sure that we're good. What's up with these pens today?
Yeah, I don't
See,
know.
did you notice that? He's feel bad
I
batch.
know. We got
must feel bad batch.
We got a bad batch of
Yeah, we did.
pens here.
Yeah, we did. Okay, so we're going to take our time, Gov. 'Cause we got quite a few here.
We got
so,
all kinds
yes.
all kinds of time here. I got 20 months still in office.
Yes, you do.
Yes, I do. Many, many vetoes to go. Although they are so painful because I'm a go along to get along kind of guy.
Check it. let them in.
Hi. After all that, it's just me.
Oh, come on in. Yeah, yes.
What do you want me?
Hello.
Ready whenever you are,
Hey, thanks for signing this bill.
You bet. This is Senate Bill 5263. This supplements a task force through the Healthcare Authority that reviews psilocybin treatment. This bill also creates a pilot program through the University of Washington to let certain patients safely access psilocybin treatment while researchers study its impact. However, I will veto sections 1 through 5, 7, 10, 11, and 13 because they no longer align with the bill's intent. Thanks, Senator Solomon. And let's smile for a second. All right. Good to see you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Get some rest till the 16th. Then we need you.
Hi. Come on over here.
Hello.
A bit closer, it's fine. Ready whenever you are, go.
This is Senate Bill 5367. It makes important changes to the definition of cannabis products and takes steps to protect consumers from any products that have not been properly tested and approved. The Liquor and Cannabis Board requested this bill. Thanks, Senator Robinson and Representative Kloba for this bill. All right, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Thank you very much.
Say hello to Rick. Hello.
Ready whenever you are,
This is
go.
Senate Bill 5396. This removes the requirement that women pay for their portion of important breast cancer screening tests. This makes these services more accessible for women who can't afford the cost of these tests. When caught early, cancer treatment can result in better health outcomes and less costly care. Thanks, Senator Linda Wilson, for this thoughtful bill.
Right up here for photo, 1, 2, and 3, and again.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
This helps people out. Good to
Thank
see
you, sir.
Thank you. Thanks, guys. Good to
Deeply
see you.
appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you.
See, this guy's here. I call this the Jesse Jones bill.
Right.
This would not be happening without.
Ready whenever you are, go.
This is Senate Bill 5399. It's an important homeowner protection bill that cracks down on a misleading practice. This bill regulates brokerage companies that use certain homeowner contracts to take advantage of homeowners who want to list their property sometime in the future and get money for reserving their sales space with the company. While most brokerage companies don't offer these types of contracts, many homeowners have been harmed by the few companies who do, and most of the individuals signing these contracts don't understand the fine print. This is a good consumer product, a protection law that watches out for Washingtonians is another reason to call Jesse. So thanks, Senator Mullet, for his leadership. And let's smile for a second. All right.
I have promised.
You can argue with him about the pen.
He's going to get
You can argue about who
he's gonna
gets the
get
pen.
No, I get the next one.
Oh, yeah, he wants the next one.
There you go. Oh, there he is. Oh,
He gets the pen. Don't say the state of Washington has never done anything for you. Good to see you.
what a gentleman. Okay.
Yeah,
I think.
they're staying for the, he's staying.
Yeah, I'm going to stay for
Okay.
5412.
Okay.
I think there might be. Are there other people coming in for?
Are there any others for this bill?
All right.
Okay, so.
Just hang on a minute.
Okay, this is Senate Bill 5412. This speeds up residential housing development by no longer requiring local governments to review projects multiple times to double check that they fit with each city's zoning regulations. This decreases the burden of administrative work. Thanks, another Jesse, Senator Sullivan. Better call that Jesse, too. All right.
I think that Jesse should arm
Jesse's
wrestle,
on a
right?
route.
I've been working out.
That's-
No
part
show?
of the James brothers.
No.
This is just us?
Yes, that's
The
us.
Senate Bill 5437, it adds a step to the process that special purpose districts use to fill vacancies. This change increases the overall transparency of the process and offers the public more chances to participate. Thanks, Senator McEwen. Okay.
Okay. That's so we're doing good on this time.
Yeah, we're an efficient government here.
Yep. Ready whenever you are.
Hello, this is Senate Bill 5454. This recognizes the traumatic events nurses may experience in their day-to-day work and provides resources to address post-traumatic stress disorders tied to their job. Expanding workers' compensation to nurses in this way means they can access the services and supports they need to address their mental health and well-being. I want to thank Senator Cleveland and Representative Macri, and our million thanks to all the nurses who saw us through the COVID crisis. Their work was incredible. Happy to sign this bill. So let's smile for a second. All right, thank you all. Thank you. Jay, how are you?
Thank
Good to
you.
see you. Thank you for all the work. Keep all the work going.
You're welcome. Don't forget your purse.
Senator Warnick asked me to stand in for her today.
Good,
Because
okay.
she wanted to be sure I got that pen from the governor.
All right.
Okay.
This is Senate Bill 5460. This is a technical fix that clarifies how irrigation and rehabilitation districts assess certain taxes. This change will make sure a fair funding system is in place so that Moses Lake Irrigation and Rehabilitation District can continue to improve local water quality. One thing is, thank Senator Warnick and Representative Dent. And a smile for a second. All right, thank you. Okay, make sure she gets that.
I will make sure. Thank
Good,
you, Governor.
good.
See you in a minute.
Okay.
I've lived in San Francisco.
Thank you.
Okay. Ready to go? Okay. Ready whenever you are, Governor.
This Senate Bill 5491 requires a technical advisory group to recommend how we should change a rule about how many exit stairways should be built in small or multifamily residential structures. The State Building Code Council will update building codes based on these recommendations. When contractors build one stairway instead of two, the complex can be squeezed onto a smaller lot, giving families who may not be able to afford single-family homes more housing options in denser areas. Thanks, Senator Solomon. And let's smile here. More housing.
All right.
Good job. More housing. We need more housing.
Good morning.
Good morning, good to see you again.
Good to see you as well.
I'll take this side.
Okay. Ready whenever you are.
This Senate Bill 5528, it makes it easier for small contractors to secure private construction projects. Unanimously supported by construction industry, this bill specifies how much money contractors need to retain before they complete a project. Thanks to sponsor Senator Stanford and Representative Bernowski for this good idea.
Great. Thank you, Governor,
Good to
very
see you.
much.
Good to see you.
again.
Hey, how you doing? Good to see you.
Okay, so no show, so this will give us lots of time. Gov, again, we have lots of sections in this one as well.
Yes,
So
we do.
take our time. We don't have anyone showing up for this bill,
Okay.
so we're good to go.
I'm trying to see to it that these pages don't stick together.
I know, exactly. That's why I double check it after you do it again.
I know.
Because even when I'm redlining, it still sticks together. So
I know.
yeah. Gov, I'm gonna check one more time.
Yeah, take your time.
Okay.
No hurry.
Okay.
I'll read some,
Just
my
for
little
my
book
own-
here.
Yes, just for my own little. Stay here, just make sure. Ready whenever you are, Governor, you're it. Yep.
This Senate Bill 5565, this makes a technical corrections to several tax laws allowing the Department of Revenue to continue to efficiently administer Washington tax laws. However, I will veto sections 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 19, and 24 because of duplicate changes in law, because of duplicate changes to the law in multiple bills. Thanks, Senator Shusky.
One on each side? Yep. Ready whenever you
Hello.
are.
This Senate Bill 5586, this helps employers access certain paid family medical leave claims data when their employees use this program. Gathering this data helps employers know how to best coordinate the employee's leave and figure out how the appropriate benefits and pay for the employee. However, this bill includes provisions that protect the employee's privacy during this time. Thanks, Senator King. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Say hello to the Senator.
Honey, if you want to go on this side.
Good.
Hello.
All right.
Hi.
So my wife actually had the idea for this bill.
Oh,
That's
cool.
why I have her
Oh,
here too.
great. I used to know where good ideas come from.
Mm-hmm.
This is Senate Bill 5714. It requires county treasurers to consider property tax payments on time when the payment is generated by an automatic check processing service or received through the mail without a postmark date if it's within 3 days of the due date. This bill also updates when delinquent penalties and interest apply. Thanks, Senator Wagner and his spouse. Came up with a good idea.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Very well. Thanks a lot.
All right. Thanks,
Okay,
Governor.
we'll see you in a week.
You have your purse. Okay. Governor, you're it.
This Senate Bill 5765 requires drivers to pay a toll when they use the I-5 bridge over the Columbia River. These tolls will be used to construct and maintain a new I-5 bridge. When combined with state funds from Oregon, this will put us in a better place to compete for federal funds. We are committed to replacing the I-5 bridge, and this bill is an important step towards that goal. Thanks, Senator Leas, Representative Wiley, and all those who want to get this project done. Okay.
Remember, this is the one earlier when I took over, and the pen went work
Oh,
for
yes,
us. So if
indeed.
you don't mind
Okay.
doing that for me, thank you.
I'll give it Inslee here. How's that?
Yeah. Thanks, so.
Okay.
All right. Wow. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Record.
You're welcome. You're welcome.